and welcome. This is the Property Show. We have lined up a great show. First, a highlight of good deals available in the market. Secondly, a conversation with the leading insurance company in the region with over 80 years experience on mitigating risks on health, life, assets, including your car, other gadgets, as well as investments.
We provide general insurance covers for homes, so we can insure the building, we can insure the contents.
My TV, my furniture.
So even if you are in a house which is rented, you can insure the contents alone.
The accessory spot with tips on how to remodel a space with timeless and versatile vintage furniture. The expert segment on the principal role National Housing Corporation plays in implementing government housing policies and programs.
Remember, we are giving buyers a lot of subsidy. One, the houses that we're selling is not in accordance with the market rates, and therefore they are more subsidized. And again, at the same time, when they finish paying these particular houses, they don't pay stamp duties for first homeowners.
Our favorite home ownership segment is all about getting onto the property ladder.
Having a designer is very important because they sort of bring your dream to life and they add a sparkle.
Lastly, the property gallery with other investment options available in the market, courtesy First Avenue, your real estate partner. Our social media handles are open. Let's talk. As always, there is something for everyone. Many people have asked me, how is the residential market performing today? My take on the residential market, the sale price in Nairobi as well as outskirts of Nairobi has marginally improved by 0.1% over the past 12 months. This is mainly attributed to developers and sellers becoming more flexible and willing to accept lower prices. We have also seen buyers resume their investment plans, which were halted last year due to the pandemic. In a nutshell, today's real estate market is a buyers and tenants market. What do I mean? If you're looking to buy, developers and sellers are willing to negotiate and accept lower prices. And if you're looking to rent, landlords are willing to adjust rental terms and accept lower rental prices. Next, the property pick of the week with good deals available in the market. It is one thing to make a promise, it's another to deliver. Next, a project that has kept its promise, located in Joska off Kangundo Road. This project ticks all the boxes from value, location, and amenities. Let's find out more.
Set in the serene, secure neighborhood of Joska, along Kangundo Road, is this affordable gated estate comprising of 46 units of 3-bedroom master ensuite bungalows, with each house sitting on an 1/8 acre piece of land. Accommodation features include a spacious living area fitted with tiles, spacious dining area, large windows for natural light, an open kitchen plan with top and bottom cabinets offering enough storage space, a common share cloakroom for the 2 bedrooms, a 3-bedroom master ensuite. Other amenities include 24/7 manned gate with electric perimeter wall, provision of CCTV cameras installation, ample parking space, cabro-paved driveway, street lighting, provision of solar water heating system, children play area, shopping center, ample water supply, and beautifully landscaped garden. The units are going for 5.9 million Kenya shillings cash price. The units are currently on offer where one pays a deposit of 1.5 million Kenya shillings and the rest is payable in 10 months' time.
Our next project is in the heart of Ruaka town, an ideal project for both a family home as well as investment. Let's hear more.
Nalani Homes apartments are set in the heart of the rapidly developing neighborhood of Ruaka suburbs, 100 meters off Limuru Road and 400 meters from the Eastern Bypass. Nalani Homes consists of 42 modern 2-bedrooms master ensuite apartments with a plinth area of 88 square meters. The amenities include spacious lounge complemented by American-style kitchen, spacious utility area, master ensuite bedroom with a spacious balcony, inbuilt fitted wardrobes, lobby area servicing 2 units per floor, master ensuite bedroom with a spacious balcony, inbuilt fitted wardrobes. Other features in the project include high-speed lifts servicing 2 units per floor, standby generator to power common areas, borehole as well as underground water tank for storage, DSTV, intercom and ready internet in the premises, CCTV surveillance in the entire complex to enhance security, swimming pool with changing room and gym, play area for children surrounded by well-manicured landscaped areas, plus a rooftop terrace.
Our last destination on the property pick of the week takes us along Waiyaki Way, a fast-growing neighborhood with great infrastructural development, a home to major corporate hubs, increasing demand for accommodation, making this neighborhood an investment haven.
Located along Waiyaki Way, Waiyaki Ridge Gardens are 2- and 3-bedroom apartments 200 meters off Waiyaki Way. The apartments feature large open-plan living area, spacious well-fitted kitchen and ensuite master bedroom. The amenities include 6 high-speed lifts, backup generators, playground, electric fence, 24/7 CCTV surveillance and borehole. The apartments are in close proximity to Kianda School and Nairobi School. The development has easy access to Westlands with amenities such as the mall, Westgate Mall and Sarit Center.
Next, a conversation with the leading insurance company in the region with over 80 years experience on mitigating risks on health, life, assets including your car, your gadgets, your home, as well as investments. Let's hear more. With over 80 years of experience, Jubilee Insurance has built valuable relationships based on trust, providing solutions across boards. Today, I have a conversation with the Group CEO as he breaks down the insurance sector. Karibu sana on the show.
Thank you very much, Nancy.
In a nutshell, just give us a breakdown of the insurance sector.
The insurance sector plays an important role in the economy. Probably we are the lesser cousin of the banks. The banks have demonstrated a lot of success over the years. The insurance industry has been more mute, but both of them complement each other as a financial service. We in the insurance industry are in the business of mobilizing savings, just like the banks, but we add a value on top of it, which is managing the risk, that uncertainty. So the principle of insurance is, in the event that there is an unusual, unexpected event, we have somebody to run to then compensate you, to bring you to what you were before the risk occurred. That is the whole essence of insurance.
And what does Jubilee Insurance offer?
Jubilee Insurance is the oldest insurance company in Kenya. We are now 84 years old.
Wow.
And we are doing well. We are also the most profitable insurer in East and Central Africa. And we are in 5 countries: Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Burundi, and Mauritius. So we are the largest composite insurer in the region, and we continue to contribute. We are also a listed company. So we are listed in Kampala Stock Exchange, Dar es Salaam Stock Exchange, and Nairobi Securities Exchange. So we are offering our ownership across the region to anybody who wishes. So if you want to own a piece of Jubilee, just walk to your stockbroker or go to the exchange and buy our shares. I would encourage broad ownership of this successful company.
Break down your values, your mission, and your attributes.
Okay. Jubilee is very clear in its value proposition to our customers. And so our vision as a company is to manage uncertainty. We are in the business of managing risk. And so our vision is very clear that if you come to us, you are actually handing over risk management to us. And our mission, therefore, is to provide the products that support the management of that uncertainty. And we have a series of products, and we'll discuss what those products are. We are also supported by a very strong value system. We have 4 core values as Jubilee. Okay, the first one is integrity, and we continue to promote integrity. Jubilee founded the Blue Company Project, which is encouraging companies to do things legally, within the law, and with utmost integrity. And that is one value system that we are very proud of as Jubilee. The second one is passion. We do things passionately. We reach out to our customers, and wherever we are, we want to demonstrate to our customers that we understand our products, and we give you the truth about those products so that then you can gladly purchase. And we do it with a lot of enthusiasm. The third one is excellence. We really pride ourselves as Jubilee. For us to have survived 84 years of existence, we always strive for excellence and higher ideals. And the fourth one is teamwork. We do these things with our agents, with our brokers, with our customers, with our employees, with our shareholders, all of us working together to create value within our ecosystem.
Let's shift gears. Let's talk about your products and why the uptake of insurance cover is too low in Kenya.
I agree with you, Nancy, that uptake of insurance is low, and to make it worse, it is falling relative to GDP. I think in the last 5 years, it has dropped from a high of 2.9 as a percentage of GDP to now, I think, 2.3. So we have actually falling. And the reason is that the savings rate in the economy is also falling. In the last 5 years has been a tough time for the economy, and so people are surrendering their policies, withdrawing their savings, or buying less and less of insurance policies over time. So that has been falling. So we hope that there will be a turnaround. We hope so. And
what do you think attributes to the falling?
The economy has not been doing well. Even pre-COVID, the economy has been struggling, and insurance as a value-add service has not had the same uptake. If, for example, let's take the case of, say, individual life policy. Okay, so an individual life policy is a personal savings plan. So you buy, you contribute to a policy, and then on top of that, we give you insurance. Okay, so for many people, you are talking about juggling many things because it's about the same wallet. So we are competing for the same wallet. So somebody has to buy food, pay school fees, pay rent, and then service their insurance policy. Now, when income is stagnant or affected by inflation, then what happens?
You drop certain things.
Certain things drop. Unfortunately, insurance is one of those likely to drop fast.
Really?
Yes. So that is where the challenge is. So we need then to say, how do we cushion people in the economy?
Yes.
And we need to reach out to as many people. So we are in the insurance industry get very concerned when the economy is struggling, because then we know that people will then begin to drop their insurance policies. Look at even a simple thing like, say, motor insurance. We have seen people switch from comprehensive to third party.
Just to be compliant.
Yes. So you're still compliant with the law, but you are now paying for third party insurance. That reduces your risk management significantly. So that contributes then therefore to that drop.
Yes.
Yes.
Now break down the products.
Okay. So as I said earlier on, Jubilee is the largest composite insurer. So we are in three main branches of insurance. Our largest portfolio is the life insurance. And in the life insurance, we have individual life policies. We have deposit administration, pensions. So we also administer your pensions. We also administer annuity, so you can put money in us, and then we distribute this money plus an insurance cover to you consistently. So those are largely our life products. And so if you look at the portfolio that we are managing, we are the second largest life insurer in East Africa. The second one is medical cover. We also give medical cover. And I'm proud to say we are the largest medical insurer in East Africa by a mile. And there are a series of products, a range of very expensive to affordable, very affordable products, and everything else in between. So we as Jubilee, we have the broadest range, and we have very good partnerships with hospitals. And so if you are insured for medical cover by Jubilee, you have an array of hospitals around the country that you can access for medical insurance. And then the third aspect is general insurance, which includes fire, motor, and many general insurance covers. So Jubilee therefore provides the widest portfolio of products, and as a customer, you can go to our website. We have computerized some of this now, so you can, for example, get your motor certificate online. You can even join our medical cover online. Yes. We provide general insurance covers for homes, so we can insure the building, we can insure the contents. So many people...
My TV, my furniture.
So even if you are in a house which is rented, you can insure the contents alone.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we have assessors who come and do the assessment, and then they give you a value. So So we can insure your workers. Yeah, so we can give medical cover
Including
to
domestic.
Yes, including domestic staff. Okay. So please come to us. You can come through an agent, you can come through a broker, or you come to our customer service center, and you'll be helped, and they can structure a proposal suitable for your property.
Asante sana.
With Jubilee Insurance, you are sure to get the right insurance solutions tailor-made just for you, and they are available across the country. Next, the accessory spot with tips on decorating your space with timeless, versatile vintage decor.
Vintage decor brings about timelessness in a room just from the fusion of different cultures to unique and unforgettable time zones. With the frequent change of styles, there are specific designs in decor that tend to stick over time, providing that timeless beauty and rich heritage in any room. To achieve a unique and timeless look in your home, why not try? For the living room, incorporate timeless centerpieces that stand out and bring the whole vintage ambience into the room. Create a room that speaks to today by mixing in both contemporary and vintage pieces, such as an antique chandelier or a vintage brass coffee table. Incorporate old timeless fabric to your sofas, which should, however, not overshadow the entire room. You may also go a notch higher and add a vintage wall by either using bricks or vintage-themed wallpaper. Kitchen. One easy way to throw it back in the kitchen is using wallpaper, whether the polka dot, backsplash of the 50s or the bold, busy prints from the 60s. Painted tiles have been around since olden times, but they're making a comeback in modern kitchens. On the back wall, bead boards bring that barely there texture and vintage appeal to a bright, white space. Dining room. To achieve that rustic feel in the dining room, why not try incorporating a wooden table with mid-century armchairs? Antique utensils, such as large patterned mugs and plates, may also be set on display in open cabinets to create detailed furnishings in the room. Balcony. Even if you do not have a garden or yard, a balcony with rotational design may be your outdoor area. Add that rustic ambience to the balcony by using antique plant holders. This will not only add some greenery to your house, but also set the area back in time. You may also add a porch swing or pallet seats with vintage-themed fabric cushions for that retro and minimalistic look. Bedroom. Decorating your bedroom with vintage finds and second-hand treasures creates a charming and an individualistic style. You may use unpredictable styles such as a lean old shutter against the wall and adorn it with a vintage calendar, or having rustic mirror frames. Decorating with vintage finds doesn't mean that everything in your bedroom has to be old. Instead, mix a few vintage accessories or furniture with new items. Bathroom. To create that rustic modern look in your bathroom, use rustic reclaimed wood, natural stone, vintage patterns, and lightly bronzed pieces. Vintage-style glass bottles can be used to replace any generic plastic bottles you have around the sink. You may also throw in an old rug for that chic look.
Are you looking to turn your house into a special home with interior decor? We work with interior decorators who can help you pick curtains, choose the right color palette, as well as your entire home. Just give us a call and we'll be happy to introduce you to them. Stick around, we are taking a short break. Coming up, the expert segment on the principal role National Housing Corporation plays in implementing government housing policies and programs.
Rent to buy means that you're paying a house as if you are paying rent for 25 years, and then that house becomes your house.
Our favorite home ownership segment with tips on getting onto the property ladder.
One thing I would say, the first most important thing is work with professionals. Work with professionals, because there are many unknowns in building and construction, and these professionals are trained to do their job.
The property gallery with investment options available in the market, courtesy First Avenue, your real estate partner. Don't go away, we'll be right back after the break. Welcome back. You're watching The Property Show. Next, the expert segment on the role of National Housing Corporation implementing government housing policies. Let's hear more. National Housing Corporation plays the principal role in implementation of the government housing policies and programs. Today, it's all about affordable housing program. Karibu sana on the show.
Thank you, Nancy.
What is the role of National Housing Corporation in the overall drive of affordable housing program?
I think the role of National Housing Corporation is well enshrined within the Act. We have the CAP 117 that started the National Housing Corporation in 1967. So you can understand it's a very old institution when it comes to issues dealing with housing. And one thing that people also know is that National Housing Corporation has built so many houses across the country in various estates. And therefore, National Housing Corporation was created as really an implementer to the national housing policy for government housing projects. And if you look at the former local government which existed then, there is nowhere in the country that National Housing Corporation never built a house within the local setup. And currently, with the change of the constitution, that we have the counties. Formerly there were local government or municipalities and all that. National Housing Corporation comes in handy now to assist the county government to implement their affordable housing within their jurisdiction.
What's your overall role on the affordable housing programs?
First of all, we must really be able to connect the National Housing Corporation with the State Department of Housing, the mother of the corporation. So what the ministry does, the ministry does the policy in terms of housing. And that policy is the one which National Housing Corporation actually implements, the policy for the housing. And what currently we are even doing is actually working with the county government to be able to identify land, for construction, identify financing for construction, identify technology. And I want to say this, National Housing Corporation is also a factory that actually builds material. We call it EPS, expanded polystyrene panels, that reduces the cost of construction. So our work is not only to put up houses, but how cost-effective, innovative way of actually building these particular houses. So that's the role of the National Housing Corporation.
What incentives is the government giving the affordable housing program?
There are quite a number of incentives. One, when we identify the private investors who want actually to develop the houses, we are doing the infrastructure services. One thing you must understand is that the reason why houses have tended to be quite expensive is provision of infrastructure. Provision of infrastructure means that you are providing the electricity, you are providing sewer, you are providing water, you are providing roads. Those components alone, in terms of cost to construction, contributes quite a lot. And therefore, what the government is doing is provide what we call off-site infrastructure. Besides that, we have the issues like VAT. They are saying VAT on materials, that the government zero rates those particular materials, so long as the project that the investor is doing is actually categorized as an affordable housing. That is as far as the contractors or investors are concerned. But to the buyers themselves, remember we are giving buyers a lot of subsidy. One, the houses that we're selling is not in accordance with the market rates, and therefore they are more subsidized. And again, at the same time, when they finish paying these particular houses, they don't pay stamp duties for first home owners. And then when it comes to what we call the tenant purchase scheme, in the tenant purchase scheme, people are paying within 25 years.
They say now for the mortgage.
Oh yes. You pay for 25 years at a rate of 7%. And that is what we are saying that is rent to buy. Mm-hmm. Rent to buy means that you are paying a house as if you are paying rent for 25 years, and then that house becomes your house.
One of the questions we get all the time is that, yes, National Housing Corporation used to provide houses for us everywhere.
Yes.
But today, we no longer hear you. Where is National Housing Corporation today?
Oh yes, Nancy. National Housing Corporation actually it's all over. It's all over. If you have looked for the last few weeks, we've done a lot of advertisements. The houses that we have been doing in Nyeri, we are doing Stony Athi. We are building about 9,000 houses in Stony Athi. We call it Stony Athi City. We have been discussing now with various county governments. We have projects in Kanyakwa, that is in Kisumu. We have also some houses that we are putting in Homa Bay, and we've been having a lot of discussions with the county governments of, Murang'a. The other day we had discussions with those of Kiambu. You saw in papers the other day. We want to build about 2,000 houses in Kiambu. County signed an MOU with the State Department of Housing and Urban Development. But we are the implementer of that particular MOU. So what there is in essence, is that in every county, they have identified areas where they are going to build 2,000 houses. But remember, what we've been doing is doing a viability study to see the feasibility of these ones. And one of the major issues that in housing is the offtake, really. So we are discussing with the counties, how do they assist in off-taking some of these particular houses. And I'm glad to tell you, most of the counties have really agreed that they will take a certain percent of the houses that we are going to put within the counties. And they have also guaranteed us that actually there will be offtake, from the members of public.
So these houses you're building are for anybody who wishes to buy a house. So if you're building in Kiambu, I wish to buy a house, I can go and buy one from
yes. Remember, government has various programs, and we must understand that. Government has program to do for the civil servants. We have a program for civil servants. We have a program for state officers under the ministry. We have also a program for social housing. Social housing, they are for informal settlements. That is Kibera, Marigweini, Mukuru, Shorimoyo. Those are for social housing. When it comes to development of affordable housing or low-cost housing, we are building for general public. When we are talking about building 2,000 houses in Kiambu, 2,000 houses in Kirinyaga, 2,000 in Laikipia, in Homa Bay, in Kisumu and Mombasa, those are for general public. But then we must be able to assist this general public to afford these particular houses. And that's why our factory comes in Adi to be able to provide the material to reduce the cost of construction. And then we bring in also other what we call enabler. In fact, this morning, and a meeting with enabler, all enablers. And a meeting with the Ministry of Water and Sanitation, and a meeting with KURA, the road agencies, and a meeting also with the Ministry of Energy and Kenya Power. Because the way we want to look at it is that how do you bring all the government agencies together to be able to do what they do the best? If we have to reduce the cost of construction, for instance, we have to bring power to the site. So Kenya Power becomes one of the enablers. So the best thing would be for now, as government prepares its own budget, is to bring all these enablers together. As they do their budget, they're able to align their budget within where we are doing the housing project. That one becomes, the houses becomes affordable and available to Kenyans.
Guess what? National Housing Corporation's vision is to ensure we all have access to decent and sustainable homes. Watch this space as they roll out new exciting projects across the country you can put your money on. Next, our favorite home ownership segment is all about getting onto the property ladder.
So I love the fact that I got the sunken lounge that I wanted. It's a relaxing place. It's cool because of the tall windows and the breeze. Then I love the garden. I mean, like, I've really worked on the garden because I love outdoor. So we spend a lot of time in the garden with the kids. I also love the kitchen. And of late, thanks to my friend CK's Kitchen, I've started cooking. So we love the kitchen and the fact that we have an island where we can sit down together as a family, where we have most of our meals. We sit together, we play games, we talk,
You bond.
We bond. So we love the kitchen. I also love the fact that it's airy and the rooms flow. There are no dead spaces. I love the home in general. Yeah.
Jenny, a lot of people who are watching you and loving your home would be wondering, where can I begin? What would I do? And what are the red flags that should they look out for?
Yeah.
Should they get into constructing their own homes?
Yeah. The one thing I would say, the first most important thing is work with professionals. Work with professionals, because there are many unknowns in building and construction, and these professionals are trained to do their job. And the other thing is that do not leave them to work on their own. You have to manage the process.
So
it's
you
your
have to
house.
be in charge.
You have to be in charge. You actually become like the contractor, the number one contractor, then there's a professional contractor. Because things could go wrong, teams can fight at site. I mean, there's a lot that can happen in one day at a site. So your eyes have to be on the ground. Yeah. Then the other thing is that it's a process. Your finances will get finished at some point. So build whenever you can. If your finances are down, stop building. Give yourself a month or two to come back, continue building, and keep going. You just have to keep going.
In every home, what's so exciting is the finishes. Let's talk about your beautiful finishes. How was that journey?
Wow, so my finishes were made possible by a designer. She worked with me, she was advising me on different things. I had my own ideas of a fireplace. She came and said, no, we're going to do it like this. I had my own idea of bathrooms, I had my own idea of kitchen, but she really did try and guide me in the right direction. I think having a designer is very important because they sort of bring your dream to life.
And they add a sparkle.
And they add a sparkle. I must say this lady added a sparkle. We found out things that we didn't even know existed. We wanted a different kind of skirting. She managed to do it. We wanted a different kind of feel in the kitchen. She managed to do it. And I think that's the most important person. Okay, so the professionals are important, but the finish, because the finishing will hide everything that was not done well. The plastering, the tiling. It's fantastic how much people can convert a structure into a real home by just doing the right finishes.
What about picking your furniture?
Oh, yeah. So my furniture is a mix of local shops, Jua Kali guys. Like this table was from a Jua Kali guy. The dining table again was done by a Juakali guy. So I like to support local industry. That's why I went to these guys. I also got some things from shops. I also got some things on Amazon thanks to CK's Kitchen. I have a mix of everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how was that journey?
I think you have to pick it when you're ready. Because when you walk into a shop, you want everything. But then your finances will not allow. So you pick it as you go along and when you're ready.
My name is Charles Romboliet. I'm a medic working for the government of Kenya. And how I came to learn about Mint Villa houses, there's a scheme that the government initiated called Civil Servant Housing Scheme. I wanted to get into that particular scheme and also consulted KCB and so forth. And I was given a range of facilities where I can buy the houses rather. And walking around, I visited several places and I settled on this particular house with Mint Villas because of the space, the surrounding. Yeah, that's why I particularly settled for this one. One of the main reasons why I chose this particular estate by Mint Villas is one, because I know I will get I have my title deed already now for the property that I've bought with Mint Villas. I have my own space. It is fenced, my own garden, my own, quarters. The serenity of the place. I believe you can hear some birds singing in the background, and you can't hear that in Nairobi. Just hear cars and so forth. So it's out of Nairobi. And it's quiet, it's cool, it's a good place to bring up children and to stay. I would really want to appreciate Mint Villas, particularly because of addressing some of the fears that I had. And one major one was the issue of title deed, being certain that I will have a title deed that belong to me and my family. If you have tried to buy land or a home in Nairobi, you'll know that either one title deed, sometimes, several people have it. But again, the support that I got from Mint Villas was very profound, because they have a strong legal team that sort of gave me an assurance that I'm on the safe, I'm in my safe zone. And those are some of the critical things that I was looking for, because I didn't want to get involved in running after every other document left, right, and center. And all those were covered by Mint Villas. It has been a journey, let me say so. One, because I know as a government official, I started with expressing interest on this particular facility, and they gave me, I think, a letter of interest. And the beauty of that is that when you're given that, then that amount cannot change. Then I went over to take the papers to Civil Servant Housing Scheme. And of course, they wanted a confirmation that, okay, I'm working with the government and so forth and so on. Then after that, then the other tedious process started, where also the financier had to come in and, verify some of the things, the surveyors. For the safety of any buyer, any home owner, you don't want to let anything spill in between your fingers. And that was the beauty of the process again. It may have seemed that it took a little longer, but I think it at the end of it is good, because all those details are confirmed that the property is being transferred properly and legally, and everything is to satisfaction. I would recommend Mint Villas to my friends and to any other person who would want to buy a house and they still don't know how, or they don't know where to start. I would recommend Mint Villas any day.
It's a fact. Finding an ideal home is not a walk in the park, and that's where First Avenue, your real estate partner, comes in, narrowing down options in your price range. Just give us a call or send us an email and we'll be delighted to steer you in the right direction. Next, the property gallery with other investment options, courtesy First Avenue, your real estate partner.
Freedom Heights is located along Langata Road near Wilson Airport. This development comprises of 9 blocks of 252 units that consist of 2, 3 and 4 bedroom apartments. The units sit on a plinth area of 101, 128 and 153 square meters respectively. Accommodation features include spacious lounge area with a large bay window, spacious dining area, kitchen with top and bottom cabinets offering enough storage, common cloakroom, master ensuite bedroom, laundry area, prepaid gas system and intercom. Other amenities include 24/7 manned gate with a perimeter wall, electric fence and CCTV cameras, ample parking, Cabro paved driveways, landscaped gardens, safe and secure children's play area, fire alarm system, modern lifts, backup generators, solar water heating system, borehole, water purification plant, and a biodigester. This development has its own mall where residents can do their shopping and can also get banking services. The price guide for this apartment is as follows. 2-bedroom goes for 11.2 million Kenya shillings. 3-bedroom goes for 13.6 million Kenya shillings and 4-bedroom goes for 15.9 million Kenya shillings. The project is complete and ready for occupation.
Beyond the property show, you'll get all your real estate questions answered at First Avenue. They understand the real estate dynamics and they have a large property portfolio in all price range. Thank you for watching the Property Show. Next Sunday, we have a rich basket of real estate investment options available in the market, plus a highlight of the just concluded Build and Interiors Expo and much, much more. As always, there is something for everyone. Kwaheri.